Tell us. We want the same thing.
When we concluded Part 1, we exposed the dark connection between death row records and the LAPD. We asked a chilling question. Why did Voletta Wallace believe a police badge was behind her son's death?
Wallace
Today,
never regained
we go
consciousness.
deeper into the abyss. Officer David Mack may have been the architect, the mastermind who cleared the path, but he needed a ghost to do the work. A man who could walk into a crime scene, pull the trigger, and vanish into the night. His name was Amir Muhammad. But before we get to the trigger, we have to look at the secret shrine that started it all. David Mack wasn't just a cop. He was a man living a dangerous double life. When the FBI eventually raided Mack's home following his arrest for a violent bank robbery, they found something that sent shivers down their spines. The shrine in the middle of his house. Mack had built a literal shrine dedicated to Tupac Shakur. He wasn't just a fan. He was obsessed with the thug life lifestyle and the war against the East Coast. The conflict. Imagine this: an LAPD officer, sworn to protect the city, secretly working as a private bodyguard for Suge Knight while worshipping Biggie's greatest rival. To Mack, Christopher Wallace wasn't just a rapper. He was an enemy of the empire he served. This obsession provided the dark motive for the blood that was about to be spilled. March 9th, 1997, 12:45 a.m. The Peterson Automotive Museum was emptying out into the cool Los Angeles air. The identity. Multiple witnesses at the scene reported a man in a blue suit and a bow tie. He didn't look like a street thug. He looked professional, calm, almost like a member of a high-level security detail. This was Amir Muhammad, David Mack's former college roommate and most trusted confidant. The jail visit. FBI logs later revealed a terrifying detail. Amir Muhammad had visited David Mack in prison just 2 days before the hit, using a fake name and forged identification. They weren't just catching up. They were finalizing the logistics of a state-sponsored assassination. Then there is the car, the smoking gun of the entire investigation. The sighting. Every witness at the corner of Wilshire and Fairfax described a black Chevrolet Impala SS with chrome wheels. The evidence. At that exact time, Officer David Mack owned a black Chevrolet Impala SS, but right after the murder, Mack's car mysteriously vanished from his garage. The hidden garage. When investigators finally tracked it down, the car was hidden in a relative's garage. It had been professionally detailed, the tires were replaced, and the interior had been stripped to remove any trace of gunpowder or DNA. Despite this, the LAPD High Command ordered detectives not to process the vehicle. The blue wall of silence was already being built. The assassination of Biggie Smalls wasn't a random drive-by. It was a surgical strike using specialized weaponry. The armor-piercing rounds. The shooter used rare Gecko brand 9mm ammunition. These are specialized German rounds designed to penetrate heavy car frames and body armor. They are almost impossible for a civilian to find. The raid. When the FBI raided Mack's house, they found a box of these exact same Gecko bullets sitting on his shelf. The statistical chance of a civilian hitman and a crooked cop having the same rare foreign ammunition at the same time is 0. The bullets that killed Biggie came from a police supply. If the evidence was this clear, why was no one ever arrested? The suppressed witness. A witness known as Psycho Mike picked Amir Muhammad out of a photo lineup and said, "This is the killer with 100% certainty." But LAPD detectives misplaced the paperwork and claimed the witness was unreliable. The career killer lead investigator Russell Poole, the man who was finally connecting the dots to David Mack, was forced into early retirement. His files were seized. His reputation was smeared. The city of Los Angeles was more afraid of a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit than they were of the truth. The shooter walked free, the blood money was laundered, and a legend was silenced. But the wall is starting to crack. In the final chapter, we reveal the secret meeting between Suge Knight and the LAPD leadership. We examine the chilling hit list that shows Biggie was just the beginning. And we finally answer the ultimate question: where is the killer today? Make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on for the explosive finale of this investigation. The truth can stay buried for a long time, but it never stays dead.